Hi, I'm Patty Mara, founder of the Profit Generator Program, and I'm going to share with you some simple strategies to successfully manage change. And we're dealing with a tremendous amount of change these days. We've got marketplace changes where the economy is completely changed. I'm finding more and more business owners that I speak to are struggling because they're working harder, they're working longer hours, and they're getting fewer and fewer results. So there are marketplace changes. There's the recession, which is really a market correction, and that's challenging people, changing how they know how to operate and be successful. And then there's also the speed of change. Change has been speeding up over the last 10, 20 years. So dealing with all this change is very frustrating and a challenge for most people. And I'm going to share a couple of simple strategies in order to manage the change successfully, because all of this change is also opening up a tremendous opportunity. And the rule of thumb is, if you want to change your results, you have to change how you think and what you do. So the first strategy to successfully manage change is really to shift where you look for opportunity. I find that most people, when they start thinking about what next, or where do they want to grow their business, or what's an opportunity, or how to find an opportunity, is they look for out here. They look for something out in the horizon. And for me, one of the first things is that all growth happens on the shoulders of what you have done in the past. So when you're looking for opportunity, rather than going out here, you want to start by looking at what have you already accomplished? What talents do you have? What wisdom or knowledge do you have? What resources have you already put in place? What relationships are you building upon? Start looking close to home, what you've already accomplished, and you're looking for the opportunities to expand in what you already know. So that's the first real secret or tip, is to look for what you've already accomplished. I find that people, though, when they look out here, are just spinning their wheels, because all growth happens on the shoulders of what you've done in the past. So that's the first secret. The second strategy for successfully dealing with change is really to change how you look at your experience, the day-to-day what happens. And what I find, anyone who's trying to build or grow, open up opportunity, you have goals. You have goals that you want to accomplish, something more than what you've already accomplished in the past. And what happens as we move towards our goals, always things work and things don't work. And yet often what doesn't work gets us off track, and they're the exact elements you need to harness in order to reach your goals. Let me give you an example. So let's say this is where you're starting, okay? This is where you are right now. All the things you know, what you know how to do, where you are in your business, where you are in your life. And where you want to be is over here. This is the goal. This is where you want to get to. So this is, I'm going to say, this is goal. And we kind of operate as if what happens, we are here and we want to go to our goal, and life's just going to happen in a nice straight line. We operate like that's going to happen that way. But the reality is, life pretty much never goes that way. Life just doesn't go from where we are to our goal. What happens is we start off, we have some success, and then things go wrong, and then we have some more success, and then, you know, we stumble and things didn't go the way we expected it to do, and then something happened we weren't expecting. It really produced an outstanding result, and it continues on like that. So the reality is, anytime you're working towards a goal, based on where you started, there are things that work, all those things above that line, and there are things that don't work, all those things below that line. And the reason for this is, when we're working towards accomplishing something we've never accomplished in the past, what happens is that we don't yet know everything we need to know to reach that goal. So we have assumptions, we think we know, but until we start taking action towards that goal, we don't know what we actually need to know to reach that goal. For example, I've been producing videos, and I've had quite a learning curve. All the things I needed to know in order to start being able to produce videos. I'm still working on how to produce them well. So there's the things that work, and there's the things that don't work. The challenge is, we like when things work. We like when the things that go well, or the byproducts, the surprises that actually move us further forward. We like these things, and you want to celebrate them. But we get off track with the things that don't work. The things that don't work have us get frustrated, have us get bogged down, sometimes have us give up, sometimes completely reposition our goals because we get so frustrated in the things that don't work. Now this is the change of thinking. So I want you to consider the things that don't work as course corrections. In other words, the things that don't work are actually telling you exactly what you need to know to reach your goal. So when you're from where you are now moving towards your goal, you want to celebrate the things that do work and you want to reinforce them, you want more of them. But you want to use the things that don't work as course corrections. It's literally the things that don't work are communicating exactly what you need to know, exactly the relationships you need, the technology or skills you need, the knowledge you need. Everything that doesn't work is communicating what you need to learn, what you need to put in place, the structure to support you in order to reach your goal. So pay attention to what doesn't work. Celebrate what does, but pay attention to what doesn't work. It's your university. So the school of life, if you will, is paying attention to what doesn't work and learning from that in order to accomplish and reach your goals. So that's the second strategy. It's really challenging or shifting how you think about, you really need to have big goals. There's a lot of opportunity to open up, you want big goals. But while you're working towards your big goals, pay attention and celebrate what works. Use what doesn't work as course correction. It sounds simple, but it changes how you look at when things don't work. Helps you move through the frustration faster and reach your goal faster. Everything you need to know will show up based on you taking effort and taking action towards your goal and paying attention to what doesn't work. So pay attention and also look for what are resources, what are programs that can support you, keep you on track, reinforce your successes, and help you navigate the course corrections towards your goals. So look for success, look for strategies that will help you, programs that will support you. So that's the two simple strategies to help you manage change. The first is to really pay attention. All growth happens on the shoulders of what you've done in the past. Don't look out here. Look in here for ideas in your existing relationships, your existing resources, your existing wisdom and knowledge. And the second thing is pay attention. When you're working towards a big goal, pay attention to celebrate the success and also use what doesn't work as course correction. It'll tell you exactly what you need to know. Watch for the next video, which again will have some simple strategies to successfully navigate change. The next video is I'm going to talk about shifting your thinking. Another way is called reframing to open up the opportunity. So if you want to change where you are right now, you must first choose to change. So the first thing that happens if you want to change where you are right now is you have to make the choice to change. And I recommend choose success. I'm Patty Mara, founder of the Profit Generator Program.